Welcome to today's Moose and Adventure. It is Friday. We're not a super big fan of this music, but it is Friday, May 16th. It is the very first official day of the Disneyland 70th celebration. I don't know that we're a fan of the Esplanade music. So excited that you could join us for this Moose and Adventure. I'm Sarah. We're gonna go be checking out all the new stuff that they have for the 70th. I am so excited. I have seen the Paint the Night Parade, and I do have that in a video. I just did the whole parade. I also have a full showing of the World of Color. I got to see that on a preview, and we're right up close. You'll be able to see absolutely everything. But I am so excited to finally go in and see everything they have for the 70th. In this video, we've got our magic bands we're gonna go check out. They have a whole bunch of new interactive things with the magic bands. So tonight we're gonna go try out the special things with the magic bands. This might be the first time ever. I love my magic band, but really in the past, minus one or two little things that they interacted with, they were just kind of pretty and they were fun for the shows, but let's be honest, are you really watching your magic band instead of watching the fireworks show? Probably not. But so I'm really excited that they're getting more things to do with the magic band. We're also gonna go check out, I have not seen it yet, but AD has. There is a brand new show on It's a Small World, this projection show. It is supposed to be absolutely amazing. He said that it's probably his favorite show that he's ever seen. So really excited to check that out. We're gonna go see the merch. I have seen it. It's gonna be a problem because I like it all. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Let's get started. Colors on the Celebrate 70 are awesome. I really like the colors that they picked. Everything is color coordinated. So if you look like all the flowers are the same color as their costumes, as their manners. Like look at the, is it called bunting? When it's on the train station? Is that what it's called? I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below. This is like I'm trying out my fancy word, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. Yeah, I don't know. I absolutely love the new costumes that the characters have for the 70th. I think that they're absolutely adorable. Oh, Pluto, you're so cute. Ah, thank you, Pluto. Oh.
We just have to go cross-eyed and look at both.
Give me the costume. Oh, so dapper.
Okay.
Nice.
Can we get a little toss moment for the ears? Oh, there we go.
Oh, so nice, Goofy. This is going to be a somewhat quick.
This isn't going anywhere.
So cute. I know, he's just like, it's not going anywhere. It might be. I have a feeling it's going to fly off the shelf. Oh, it just died.
No, they're literally coming out.
Yes, I know, they're literally coming off the shelf. That's the one who's one. That their merch is absolutely. I really want this one. They've also got some new ears. I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite? What are you most excited to get? This is Bandit. This is the one huge ones. We've also got these new conductor hats, as well as this dress. I think this dress is so fun. This is insane. This is the line to get in the other shop where I can see the window. And I hope they have it. I almost bought it yesterday, and now I wish I had. Whoops.
It's really cute though. I really, greatly not being so fan.
This is the first one I at 5 minutes ago, but now there's really nobody. Who's just gonna do it? And I'm really curious to know what it's styled because she's a magic key holder. I did not come in on a magic key today. That's probably different, but I haven't linked to back yet, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, a ticket should come out.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Thank you. What does it say?
Go over here.
Okay, so a new verse. Let's see. Oh, it does. Valid magic key holder.
So I wonder what's going to tell you on a comment.
I don't know. Take it. And again. Doesn't match again. Should I do it one more time? There we go. I think it just has to reset. Okay, ready? Let's go over here. That's weird.
Maybe that's all they say.
I don't know. We're gonna keep experimenting with that one. I actually came in on a comp ticket today. So we linked my band really quick because I came in on just a one-day ticket today. So we were curious to know if it would change the ticket. It did not. It still said valid magic key holder. So that was kind of interesting to me. I'm gonna keep playing around with that one because I'm curious to know if it changes at some point. I suppose that makes sense, like Bruce was saying, because they're probably not printing out new stuff every single time. And probably most likely the people that have magic keys probably come here all the time and are in fact, or magic bands are probably magic key holders that come all the time. I don't know. All right, it is 7:20. This parade does not start until 7:45. It is like packed, like max capacity. I do have to say that we ran across the way to the other shop across from Main Street. They did that. I got rewarded for a little bit of time of wait because they did in fact have the sizes that we wanted. I got sweatpants. Who's got the sweatshirt she wanted? Yay! There's things that I'll look at and I'm like, oh, I gotta buy this right now because it's gonna sell out. And then sometimes it'll sit there for a while. And again, like today, I'm like, oh, I have time to buy that. I saw it yesterday and I was so surprised that it was sold out on the main shop on Main Street. And I was thinking, oh, the Emporium, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I totally blew it because we were gonna get it for Niece for her birthday. And I was like, ugh. So once again, if you see something that you want, get it when you see it because there's no guarantee that you're going to find it either, number one, anywhere else in the park because some things are exclusive to the area of the park that you're in. And number two, stuff sells out. And sometimes it's stuff you wouldn't think would sell out and all of a sudden it's gone. And sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it comes back really fast. Sometimes it takes an incredibly long time to get that merchandise back. So if you see something and you want it, get it. That black one?
No, the one from a long time ago, the one that matched my poodle one.
Oh, that's right. There was one that one of my boys wanted and it never came back. And we saw it, didn't get it, went back to get it after dinner, it was gone. We were looking up.
Remember?
Oh, the yellow one? Oh, that's right. The Santa one sold out.
That one was great.
We went in. There were like 20 of them. We came back. Literally, yeah, it was so full. We came back and it was gone. Not even an hour later. So if you see it, get it. This was an amazing day to come right on live. I was maybe thinking Buzz was down. Nope. Everybody's waiting for the green. We looked at DC. Did we look at DC? No. Space Mountain was 40 when we looked a minute ago. I wonder what it is now. Should we go look? No, we're going to Small World. But like there are no lines. We didn't look up DCA though.
DCA is not having a parade right now.
Yeah, that's true. In theory, DCA is not having a parade right now. They're doing World of Color. It is the first night for that, and it's probably opening up really soon. So you'll have to wait for that as well. There's some new food over here that we've not tried yet. We just ate a Storytellers, so yeah, I'm not eating here. Which we might never eat again. Pro tip, I guess, don't eat at Storytellers right before you go into the park because you will be absolutely, completely stuffed. Go check out that video. It is on my channel. I have just Storytellers by itself, but I am also going to be doing one where I compare and contrast Goofy's Kitchen to Storytellers. So if you're trying to decide between the two of them, keep a watch on here because that one is coming. So all of these wait times, I doubt that this is gonna stay like this forever. But for tonight, the attractions, yeah, if you do not want to watch the parade, the attractions are walk on. Okay, you're pretty close to it. This hotel is 10 minutes. Can't remember what Jumbo was, but it was really short. Storytellers was like walk on. Here's always kind of walk on. Big Thunder is only 20 minutes. What did you say Peter Pan was like 20, 25? It's unheard of for Peter Pan. Everywhere else in the park, minus like Main Street and along the parade route, feels like the least crowded day ever. But the shops and anywhere on the parade route are absolutely insane. There is one in Fantasyland, the interactive Magic Band, and it is over here on the walkway between here and Frontierland. There is one supposedly in Tomorrowland, but when we were waiting for one of the other ones, I guess that the Tomorrowland one is not there yet. This is probably the line for wherever this one is. We're gonna go try it out. The Snow White one is not working right now, but those were adorable. They were fun. I almost feel guilty because we did every single one as we walked along. I think Alice in Wonderland might have been my favorite. It had with the little tea mouse that comes up that we can't remember his name right now, but that's okay. That's extremely fun. That actually had a decently long line too, but it takes a second because you can only do one at a time, which makes sense because it'd be kind of weird if like all of them were going off. But I think it's really fun that they're finally adding stuff with the magic bands. I like it. We're gonna go watch the projection show at It's a Small World, but it was packed over there, and we realized that there's actually 4 shows tonight, and they're kind of later. So we're gonna come back later when it's not as packed with everybody waiting for Paint the Night. Which, pro tip, usually the later show is not nearly as crowded as the first show because everybody kind of goes home, and then usually that second show is not as crowded. Tonight, I don't know how it's going to play out because it is the very first night of Paint the Night. I don't know, but normally that second show is pretty empty because that's also fair. Normally people don't wait 2 hours for a parade, but they sure as heck are tonight, and it was already at capacity at 7. Or parts of it were. When we were back by It's a Small World, they were telling people we're full, nobody else can come back here, and it is full. Like the rest of the park is empty. It's parade starts at 9:45. It is 8:45. 8:45. So it's an hour before, but it is packed. But we're gonna take. We're gonna take.
8:45, and it was packed at 6:45.
Yeah, it was packed at 6:45 when we walked in, which was 2 hours before. We're gonna take advantage of that, and we're gonna go on Big Thunder Mountain, which is only a 20-minute wait time. I kind of bet it's shorter than that though. The next stop for the Magic Band is in Frontierland by the shops. What does it say? Oh, it's the house rules. No spitting, no cussing, no drinking, no gambling, no shooting, and wipe your boots. Solid magic key holder for the Golden Horseshoe Review. We've now done 3 of them. The next one we're going to is the Jungle Cruise. There's skipper lockers over by the Jungle Cruise. Some of them are not quite out yet. Surprise, surprise. So they'll be coming later on.
Tomorrow.
So just Tomorrowland. I thought there was one more that was coming soon. Oh, only Tomorrowland.
It's only the 4 original lands, I think.
Oh, okay. So we've done all of them except for Jungle Cruise. Alright, we are looking for the skipper lockers. Wow, Indiana Jones is 30 minutes. This is insane. They did this so little. Do you think it's in here? I'll bet you it is. The skipper lockers.
So.
Oh, it's right here. What did it say? Oh, it's the Beacon Maiden. The Jingle Navigation Club. I love it. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. Beacon Maiden. These are super fun. I wish there were more interactive places. I'm kind of disappointed because I was gonna.
What'd you get?
So there are slight differences on these ones. Both of these are Beacon Maiden, but if you look,
Well, let's look closely at all of them. Maybe they're
yeah,
all
we're gonna
slightly
look different at all these because maybe they are slightly different. You'll notice that the group is different. We just walked by Pirates and it's only a 10-minute wait, and there were guests next to us that were like, we think it's closed, and they're like, wait, no, it's only 10 minutes. Tonight is seriously like the best night ever if you're not interested in the parades or the different 70th activities, because everything is pretty much walk on or really short lines, which is incredible for how crowded this park is, that there's no lines anywhere. Now entered into Star Wars Land. I do not think they are doing anything for the 70th over here, even with like the magic band or like the magic key kind of stuff. I'm only in the 4 original lands that they're doing anything for it.
actual magic.
Okay.
Some of the Star, because there is Star, I know one of the pins is Star Wars.
What do you know? Huh.
No.
I don't think they're doing very much though over Star Wars Land or the 70th. And I think it's mainly focused on what like the original 4 lands. Okay, we have found finally a land. Or I mean a line. Rise of Resistance has a line. This might be the only thing in the entire park that really has a line. Now I'm curious to know what the wait time is. Does it say? Oh, that says 20 minutes. That looks way longer than 20 minutes though. Yeah, that's not 20 minutes. Same with Big Thunder. We went to go on Big Thunder because it said 20. We got in line and we're like, yeah, this isn't 20 minutes, so we left. Okay, they do have one of the magic keys in here because this is it. We did not get a magic key today. We'll have to do that another time. But they do in fact have, so that answers our question. There is a magic key in here, but there is nothing in here for the magic bands. It is slightly confusing, like who's pointed out, to have it called Magic Key, because Magic Key is also what they call the pass holders. So, isn't it called Magic Key? I don't even think it's called like Key to the Kingdom, is it?
I don't know. It might be called Key.
I don't know.
Everyone's
but
calling
it's
them
a little
Magic
bit
Keys.
confusing because
Legally,
I don't know
people are calling it
what
Magic
the official name is, but a lot of people are calling it the Magic Key. That's been confusing too when we've like asked cast members. Granted, it is the very first day they've done this, but when we've asked people like, you know, where's the magic band thing, and they'll tell us where the magic key thing is, or vice versa, because all of the names are so incredibly close, but they are fun to watch. We have not done the key. He said we'll do that another time, but we did watch somebody do it, and the one we did watch like had bubbles come out of it, and so they're fun and they're cute. Yeah. It does not matter how many times I walk through here, it is still just absolutely awe-inspiring. And it looks totally completely different at night than it does during the day. And it does not matter, we're not going on it tonight, but it does not matter how many times we ride Rise of Existence. I still just stand there with like my jaw dropping because it is an experience. Seasons of the Force is over now, but we didn't get to see it while Seasons of Force was going on. We just had other stuff going on. So we finally got to go tonight, take a minute to go see it. It is amazing. The way they've done their projections, it looks like it's real. It doesn't look like you're just watching a projection show. Keep in mind, this is totally separate from the fireworks, so it has nothing to do with the fireworks whatsoever. But if you are coming for the 70th, they have extended this show. Highly recommend going to see it, especially as it will not interfere with watching the fireworks show. impressed with that projection show. The story itself was just kind of a really brief rehash of the original Star Wars movies. Okay, who says prequels too? I really like Star Wars, but I'm not the world's biggest Star Wars fans. My kids kind of are though, interestingly enough. So I can't debate it with them. Like, they watched that, and I think we had a 4-hour debate on it. I wasn't debating on it. Well, obviously I hadn't seen it, but they loved it, which is why I came back to watch it. I was super impressed with it. The projections were intense. So glad that they extended it. I have no idea how long this is going to be extended for. If you're in Disneyland, go see it. It is not part of the fireworks show at all. It is before the fireworks. I don't know. They have, right now it's at 8:45 and 10:15. That was not overly crowded. However, again, it's been kind of a weird day because everything is paint the night tonight.
It was crowded when we went, me and Benny went, but that was during the height of, what is there?
The Star Wars.
Yeah.
May the 4th. Okay, so so you can do this and then go watch the fireworks again. It's not part of the fireworks show at all. You can't see the fireworks from here, but they don't do all the projections like they do on It's a Small World or the Castle. We are now headed over to It's a Small World to watch the projection show over there. Actually, so that Star Wars projection show was absolutely phenomenally amazing. They had they had flags.
Parts of it looked real.
Yeah, parts of it looked real. It looked like they totally transformed the thing. So like the banners, when they wave, it was like, did they put up banners? No. It's just a projection. The lava kind of looked real. There were parts where they'd have like open up like the cave or like holes for the lava to come out like a volcano. They looked like actual holes. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how it's going to come across in this video. Whether you are a Star Wars fan or not a Star Wars fan, that was totally worth seeing. Those projections were just absolutely mind-blowing, amazing. I'm so glad that they extended it. If you're here, go see it. You'll still have time to go make it to like the other shows and things going on. Just go see it. We are now making our way back over to Small World to watch the projections on It's a Small World. We're kind of at the tail end, maybe it's 9 o'clock, of the Paint the Night Parade. So I'm hoping that everybody leaves and we'll be able to see the projection show. If not, it's, fireworks happen first?
Yeah, I think so. 9:40, shouldn't they be at 9:30?
Yeah. Was the first projection show 9:40?
No, it was 9:15.
Yeah, so we'll see the projection show first at 9:15 and then the fireworks at 9:30. I'm not sure how crowded it's going to be over here because there's like a chance a lot of people from Paint the Night will just stay. I don't know though. But
a lot of people don't realize what a good spot this is and think that goes down.
That's true. A lot of people race to the castle. It's a Small World is better. I really like it by Rivers of America as well. Castle, you don't need to be at the castle. If for some reason it's too crowded, it's too hard to get down there, this is the first of 4 projection shows tonight, so we'll just come back. Luckily, kind of sort of what we predicted. Everybody kind of mass exited this area after the parade. Nobody told us we couldn't come in here.
She just told people they can sit there to watch the fireworks.
Oh, they did tell people they could stay over to watch fireworks, so we're going to come up here, hopefully catch that projection show, and then stay for the fireworks. Yeah. We're a little bit backwards. We thought there was a projection show and then the fireworks. We were wrong. It is fireworks and then projection show. They like keep turning the lights on or off. So we're like, it's starting. Nope, it's not. It's starting. Nope, it's not. But that's okay. But what we did predict was right. We came straight over here after Paint the Night. We kind of stood over there by the train station. The second Paint the Night parade was over, we walked over here. There was like mass exodus. We had a fantastic spot for the fireworks, and I'll pan around and see. It's so crowded now. So like if you're coming,
This is where we're sitting. I just went.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. But if you're coming and you happen to be watching the parade, just sit and stay. She'll have a phenomenal view. A lot of people run to the castle. Don't run to the castle. Just stay here.
You won't
Or-
even have a good. You
yeah,
won't
you
even
won't
have a
have a
hope
good
of a
view if you go to
prayer
the
to seeing it.
and
if you
there's
go
a
to
lot
the
of
castle at
trees.
9 o'clock.
And there's a lot of trees over there. Like, this is just a better spot to be. And the projections are way better on It's a Small World, and the fireworks are really cool. You'll miss one or two, like, shooting fireworks by the castle.
You miss Baymax. 'Cause they have
Yeah, and you
Baymax
miss, like,
and
Baymax when he flies, but I still think this is better.
Some things start out big, and some things start out small.
The projection show at It's a Small World started really soon after the fireworks. So this was a great place to stand. Also, if you're there for the projection show, the second one, not the very first one, but the second one, and you're right in front of It's a Small World, you can just kind of turn around and you're in a perfect spot to see it. So, this is actually what it looks like for the second parade. It's kind of nuts. But weirdly enough, where we're sitting, It's a Small World, we would have been fine. We would have had a front row spot, and it really wasn't full while we watched it. So we would have been fine there. So I guess tip, watching it at It's a Small World for the second parade. But I don't think it's always going to be like this. I think this is just because it's the first day that they've had it. So as far as the It's a Small World projections went, they are lovely. They are so fun. I love that they have, that's what really felt, as much as I love Wondrous, and Wondrous is one of my favorite.
Wondrous feels like an ode to the Disney company.
It does. And Wondrous is one of my favorite fireworks shows, but it is. It's like an overview of just Disney. I was really hoping. I was really hoping that they'd bring back the one that they had. Was it the 50th?
Yeah.
Wishes.
It was 50th and it was the Wishes.
Oh my gosh, Wishes is probably hands down my very favorite fireworks show they have ever done, with Wondrous coming in probably second. But if you've ever watched Wishes, Wishes was an ode to every single attraction at Disneyland. And it was just
every single attraction that existed at the time.
it was just amazing, like just absolutely amazing. And I wish that they had brought that back. I was hoping, but they did not. That being said, the It's a Small World projection show was long. I've also got that posted on my channel, so go check it out and I'll link it down below. But it's so nice. It had like flashbacks to attractions gone by. Like they had a big segment on the People Mover, and they had the boats, and they had the Skyliner, and what's it called then?
Wouldn't have been called a Skyliner. It would have been like Sky Gondola.
Sky gondolas. I don't know what they called it. I can't think now to save my life what they're called.
I'd
But
never read all those.
it was so lovely, and it was just fun and magical, and they had a big huge section at the end about It's a Small World, and I loved it. And it almost had the feeling of a fireworks show, and it was like, were they maybe thinking about doing a fireworks show, and then they didn't? But either way, the projections are magnificent. You really don't have to wait long for them. They have like 4 different shows a night, so it's easy to see them. And go see it. It was good. Yeah, happy birthday Disneyland. That felt way more Disneyland than Wondrous does. but Wondrous is a great show.
It's probably the most 70th thing in the park.
Yeah, it's definitely the most 70th thing in the park. It just kind of brings everything full circle. I really like the stuff that they've done for the 70th. It's really fun. It's really interactive. It's so entertainment heavy. I don't remember the last time they did something quite this entertainment heavy before. They've got so many parades and cavalcades and shows and dance parties and character meet and greets, fireworks. It's just, in addition to just, the normal attractions, they've got some fantastic food. We didn't do the food in this one, but I do have a couple other videos that we have done that were all about the food. But if you are not planning on going to the 70th, get your tickets and go. I know people have asked about this in Facebook groups. The 70th is on pause during the holidays, meaning like August to beginning of January.
And who knows if they'll come back.
And who knows if they'll come back, although I've heard that they're probably continuing next year. But catch it while you can. I know for sure it's here until August. It was phenomenal. Thanks, Disneyland.
And that includes decorations.
That does include decorations. The decorations will disappear. They get replaced with all this stuff for Halloween and then all this stuff for Christmas, which is wonderful. But do yourself a favor and go see the 70th. Disneyland nailed it. Thanks for joining me on this Moose and Adventure, and I'll see you real soon.